Welcome to a brand new Awesome Gaming video. Today we are doing some tips for people so you can get better. If you're a starter or pretty good at the game, here's some tips. Also, just remember, the only charm that this game's missing is the Apple Poems game and charm. So like and subscribe. Liking also helps because it recommends it to other people, so I can actually get more subscribers. So like and subscribe. And you can turn your notifications to all, so you get notified for the next Apple Gaming videos, so you can watch them and support my growingness. Even though it's 50K, but let's get into this video. So first thing, for starters, when you are looking at to buy a weapon with keys, we'll use the weapon that I don't have, energy rifle. You get this little overview over here. Shoots a beam of energy that can bounce off of walls. Move speed, normal. Damage, 20. Cooldown 0.30 seconds, which just means just how many times you can fire it. Bounces 2. Critical hit multiplier, or if that headshot, what is going to be multiplied, you ignore the one and that's a 25 multiplier, 0.25 multiplier, and the ammo is infinite. This can help you so you know what weapon you should get. I recommend maybe Molly as your first weapon. It's pretty easy to use. You don't need that good of an aim. So I recommend this, but it's kind of your decision what you want to get. All I recommend you don't get a weapon this one's not that good. In my opinion, you should practice with the default loadout, or we call it DL. You should practice with that until you get a pretty good aim. And then you'll have a bunch of keys. You'll have like 100 keys. I recommend to get revolver, scythe, and molly. And also, every once in a while, you should go into the shooting range, select this loadout. No. Don't get satchels. Get this loadout and just practice using quick melee, and then quick melee, which is F on computer by default, and then doing the special ability, which is right click on computer. So I can act like, so you can practice doing this. You should not just go, oh yeah, hit every single target here. You should do that when you're doing the beginner tasks, if you're a beginner. But you should go here and then just practice scythe dashing up and then attacking. It can get you ready for when you actually get this loadout and when you are gonna get pretty good, so you're ready for it. Another thing that you should do is focus on your crosshair. Your crosshair is important. Why? So you can target easier. Like, I'll say, let's go revolver. Let's do a little example here. Let's go revolver default skin. So the default one's a little bit harder to aim, in my opinion, but it can just be what you think. You need a crosshair that's pretty good and you can hit most of your shots with. Revolver is a good one because there's no like crosshair button where you have a little thingy. So it's a good practice if you want to practice. Also, never do this in a duel. You need to focus on hitting them. If you do this, you're only gonna hit one shot, and it's gonna be equivalent just to focusing and doing that. And you only have 36 with a pattern, so you have 7 rounds. Or 7 times 6 is 42, which makes it 42. But you should try to get every single bullet. Like saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A full deck of hits and a headshot is 220. So I recommend you do that. Let's get back to my crosshair. Just gonna quickly get back to my key revolver. And let's get back to the crosshair a little bit. For the crosshair, I'll show you my crosshair. So it's this, these settings, hair settings. Pause the video if you want to copy them down. Okay, again, pause the video if you want to copy them down. Pause the video if you want to copy them down. And the other two things, /this, the outline, circle, and dot are disabled. So this will give you pretty decent aim. And this is a way. Also, just a little reminder, whenever you see this updated to a new code, that's what I'm saying. Always remember to redeem it. It's literally the easiest thing to all do. You should always redeem your codes, and that can give you some bonus keys. Not like I really 100% need more keys, but you should do it so you can get more keys. And lastly, the best way to actually get good at the game, just play the duels. The best way to get good is actually to fight real people. If you both go into the shooting range, it's not going to be that good because you're basically getting used to hitting AFK players. Yeah, it could be sometimes better at like practicing quick scoping, maybe just normal scoping, but you should only practice if you really need to practice sniper at the moment. Oops, sorry for that. Only if you really need sniper practice, or if you want to try out weapons. Really, you should try out the weapons that you're gonna get with your keys, so you could actually get the feel of it, and then compare it to other weapons. And you should always be saving for the weapons that you like the most. That's like the good. When you look at this, like, oh yeah. Should I get RPG? It does this. It does pretty good damage. It's pretty good at movement, but like the cooldown is kind of bad. How about a headshot? Oh yeah, it's 100. So I'm good at movement. Kind of a hard reload moment. How fast does it travel? It's pretty slow. How about we compare it to sniper? Scythe. Let's try this out. So, it's an instant. It only takes like 1 millisecond to actually react. I can go more, just takes a second. And it's a pretty quick reload. That reloads 5 bullets. So I would probably get Sniper, but it does cost 75 keys, so it's kind of your choice. So that's the end of this Albums Gaming video. See you in the next one, and bye. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial on some tips on how to get better at Rivals, and see you. Bye.